But we've got a match coming up, guys. Let's get into it. It's Kinseh versus AyyJayy. Very interesting matchup here. But most interesting perhaps because of AyyJayy's brief departure from this tournament after getting defeated in the first qualifier by Alpha Kep. AyyJayy announced his retirement from the other ones, but after seeing Qualifier 2, he reconsidered and decided, I think I can do this, so he's back to prove a point, and good start against Kinseh already. Very nice little air dribble there by AyyJayy as he takes it in field. I'm still gonna go with Kinseh for this though. AyyJayy's had some really close series every single time he's played in the Saltline qualifiers. Kinseh, you know, pretty much one of the favorites to make it in at this point, especially after making the finals in Q2. But that's a brilliant shot by AyyJayy. Holy cow, did he smash that one? Kinseh had no chance. It was straight over his head, perfectly hit by AyyJayy. I mean, it looked just unsavable on Kinseh's POV, who is streaming, by the way. Just another casual reminder, if you are planning on tuning into a player's stream, then just do be aware that there may be colorful language. They do not follow these same rules that the casters do. But by all means, go and give him a follow, check him out, and see what he's getting up to. Yeah, we're going to be live with North America for roughly the next 2 hours, 30 minutes, maybe the next 3 hours, depending on how long these series take. I don't know what on earth Kinseh is doing here. Where was he going? Was he reading an alert on his stream or something? Kinseh just ran away into the corner, and then he turns around to realize AyyJayy's already air dribbling. And, well, maybe not the best play that we're going to see from Kinseh all night. Very strange one. Not really sure what he was thinking there. And yeah, apparently Jack is already into the main event regardless. AyyJayy says he's just better with that car design. What? So AyyJayy, is he streaming as well? I didn't know that AyyJayy is streaming. I know Kinseh is streaming his POV. I'm impressed with what I'm seeing from AyyJayy so far. This is a perfect start for him. I've said, you know, pre-event I would have given him the edge in a series. It's only after seeing how well Kinseh's played that I predicted him to win this, but wish I hadn't said that now, because AyyJayy is absolutely slaughtering him, and I'm not seeing too many smart decisions from I'm not seeing too many smart decisions from Kinseh. Earlier on he did obviously play very well in the tournament with his decision making. It's the main reason why I've had him winning this from the very start. But what did AyyJayy eat for dinner tonight? This is insane. He's up 6-0. Kinseh doesn't have a clue what to do. This is unbelievable. If AyyJayy can play this well, and surely we're going to see him in the main event. Surely we're going to see him make a run here in this bracket. And if the next one, if he doesn't win here, that's a good demo by Kinseh. But he better step things up significantly. The defense looked a bit lackluster earlier on, but even if he does step things up, AyyJayy has been just relentless. This is unbelievable. 7-0? Does AyyJayy know how to miss a shot tonight? What is happening? I do want to point out though, Kinseh's defense looks really weird. He keeps on driving really far away from the play. Really, really far away. And AyyJay's just able to score easily every single time that he does this, because obviously AyyJayy, when he's given time to set up shots, he's very good at making difficult plays for his opponent to save. This is just crazy. I mean, obviously AyyJay's playing well here, but what happened to Kinseh? What on earth happened? I mean, words don't even describe what is happening. We're seeing one goal every 12 seconds. Kinseh, I think you gotta forfeit this one, buddy. This is just, it's just not working. I mean, he looks like he's forfeiting by the plays that he's making. There's a reasonable save, but I'm in shock. I don't know what happened here. I don't think I've ever been so wrong on a prediction in my life, in all of Rocket League history. To predict a player to win a series and then to see them go 10-0 down in 2 minutes, that is a first. But I mean, the good thing about going 10-0 down in 2 minutes is you've still got 3 minutes to try and come back. And I mean, if your opponent can score 10 goals in 2 minutes, why can't you score 10 goals in 3 minutes? That's got to be what what Kinseh's thinking right now. This is absolutely crazy. Kinseh might actually be scoring this. Oh yes, with a mind game no less. Guys, this is honestly the most ridiculous game one I have ever seen. Kinseh starts to come back after letting AyyJayy go to double figures. Get out of here. There's no way that Kinseh keeps scoring. Surely not. AyyJay's been unstoppable. He can't suddenly become stopped. Tell you what though, that is a very good play for Kinseh. This is the perfect setup already. Decides to just roll the ball wide of the target this time though. I'm not sure about that one. I would love to see him just properly go for that. Just flick it in the top corner to send AyyJayy a message. But we're right back to normality now. It's back to AyyJayy scoring time and time again. Yeah, what do you guys reckon? Rest of the series? Because surely game one is in the bag here. Rest of the series, what are we going to see from Kinseh? Do we have anybody who's been watching Kinseh's stream? What can he give us some insight into what is going on here? Why is he losing like 10 goals in 2 minutes against anybody? He's silent. Man, what is going on? Winnable? Well, maybe not this game, but the series? Well, yeah, sure. I mean, I'm still kind of in a bit of shock here. After Kinseh played so well, he took First Killer to Game 5. He took Mile to Game 5. And every single one of those series were really close. Every single one of those games were really close. Is AyyJayy just on another level today? Is this just too much for Kinseh to handle? And it's not like he's streaming this match and didn't stream the other ones. He did stream the Mile and First Killer series as well. He's very calm throughout, from what I've heard. Although I've not had a chance to go back and watch them. He might be getting warmed up. Nah, because they were warming up pre-game. They were both in this lobby for about 10 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, that's beautiful from AyyJayy. Really nice shot. I mean, AyyJay's got the ping disadvantage, so you can't really complain about that either. AyyJay's got perm. Now he's unstoppable. I saw that, actually. AyyJayy looks like a changed man. He looks like he's aged at least 5 years with his new haircut, I've got to say. Totally changed man. Who saw this? Type 1 in chat if you've seen AyyJay's tweet. Especially if you are, in fact, a girl. I believe that his tweet said that he's looking for e-girls. DMs open. So if you are a girl, be sure to DM AyyJayy. You'll find him on Twitter with a very fancy new haircut. He's looking very fly. And about 5 years older than he did yesterday. Amazing what a good haircut can do, right? Yeah, he had a lot of compliments from the obviously predominantly male Rocket League community, so not sure if that's what he was looking for, but that's definitely what he got. This has been in a complete dominating fashion that AyyJayy has won this. Beautiful wall shot there as he chips in another one. I'm ready for game 2. I'm ready to see what's going to happen because this is just crazy to witness. AyyJayy demolish Kinseh like this. Perm improves ping? Maybe. I mean, AyyJay's just... he's on fire. This is crazy. He's absolutely on fire. 14-4? Kinseh just going to stay in goal here? AyyJayy wants more goals. He's not happy with 14. He wants the good old 15. Oh, he's going to try and bump him as well. Oh, no 15 for AyyJayy. That's too bad. I was prepared for it. Would that have been the Salt Mine record for goals scored in a series? It might have been. It really might have been. Okay, now AyyJay's left the match. I'm not sure what that's about. Very strange to see somebody leave the match when they just dominated in that fashion. You expect them to stick to the same car. Surely that's not what's happening. Oh my days, what just happened? Right, I mean, you guys have all pogged so much that I didn't even see the name. Hold on, I've got alt tab. Riley Man 05 with 50 gifted. Are you joking? Buddy, I don't know what I'm more surprised by. AyyJay's game 1 performance here or that 50 gifted subs. I appreciate that so much, dude. That is far, far too kind. Dodged 50. That's pretty funny. What happened to AyyJay? He's not streaming this, is he? Oh, wait. There's some kind of... this looks like some kind of bug that's happened. I think that we've somehow failed to get into the next lobby, guys. Because, look, this is... this countdown has stopped. I think we might have to restart Rocket League. Ah, there's a Rocket League update. Okay, right. Okay, let me exit Rocket League, and we will try to update Rocket League real quick. It shouldn't take too long. When is Khaled going to play? He will be well, he'll be playing in the main event, which is either on the 1st or 2nd of July. He may be one of the, like, 2 of the players from each region will not play until the 2nd of July, but most likely Khaled will be in the main event on the 1st of July. Good save by AyyJay. Starts off game number 2, and he's already looking for the fast track towards goal. Kinseh going to block this dodge. This dunk, rather. I missed a donation. Yeah, I'm really sorry, man. I'm missing, like, most alerts tonight. I'm not going to be doing shoutouts because I am fully focused on casting these games, and there's just far too many alerts. Sometimes I'll catch one of them, like, between a game, if it happens right between the games. But yeah, apologies, I'm not reading out donations live. I'm not reading out alerts live. I will try and check that later, though, since I'm sure you were not aware of that. Fix lag issues with the black hole goal explosion. Oh, okay, that's gotta be a good thing. It looks like that little hotfix also included a buff to Kinseh, who is 2-0 up. That's already a drastic improvement from game 1. Do I sign profiles? No, I don't sign profiles because I don't really see the point. I used to do a few of them, but then I just got, like, a constant cooldown on it, so I couldn't really guarantee that I would be able to do it ever, because there was just such a so many people at one time asking, so I just stopped doing it. I don't really see the point. It's kind of, I don't know, profile signing to me doesn't really make any sense. Like, who looks at comments in a Steam profile? Has anyone ever actually unironically gone to the comment section of Steam profile? Because I haven't. Uh-oh, looks like our observer's out of the match. Good luck to Terry reconnecting here. His internet having some issues. That's not a problem, by the way, in case you guys are worried. As you think too? Yeah, I didn't know people actually read them. It's like collecting Steam achievements. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, why? Whoever came up with the idea of signing Steam profiles probably just wanted to get more subs, and they were trying to think of something that they could do to get more subs. So they started signing Steam profiles for subs to get more subs, and then people are like, oh, cool, that guy signed Steam profiles for when I sub to him. Can you do it as well? And now everybody has to sign Steam profiles. I don't know, like, who started this, but it's completely pointless and stupid. And everybody should stop. I don't know. It's been around for a long time. I have no idea who first person was. AyyJay's already back in this game. Doesn't seem to have any problem scoring multiple goals in a row here. Yeah, I'm aware there was an update for Rocket League. Just got it. Nice shot by Kinseh. That must have come in the last update, because I didn't see any of that in the last game. Beautiful placement here. Look at the 2 touches that he got on the ball there. Take it away from AyyJay. So anyways, will I sign kick W? I will not, no. Savage Johnny, I'm just being honest, like, I'm pretty sure, I mean, it's signing Steam profiles, to me, it sounds like something that somebody would come up with when they're trying to think of ways to get more people to sub to them. Instead of just making good content, they're like, what kind of gimmick can I do to get people to sub to me? I'll sign their Steam profile pic. There's profile. Nobody looks at that. That's just what I think about it. Maybe other people disagree. And just to point out, by the way, if somebody else wants to go ahead and do that, that is totally fine. It's just not for me. Great save by AyyJay. I'm absolutely all about those. Digital autograph, but bad. I don't know. Autographs I can see, so, you know, the memorabilia. You can actually show it to somebody. but let's be honest, you're not showing anybody your Steam profile. Have you, as anyone, like, honestly, type 1 in chat if you've ever shown somebody your Steam profile unironically. Like, come on. Like, yeah, you show somebody your signed controller that you got from someone at, like, a LAN somewhere. Get out of here. You guys are all having a laugh. You did not show anybody your Steam. I don't believe any of you guys. Absolutely nonsense. Look at all these ones in chat. Just because people like typing numbers. I swear if I said type 1, if you've never done this, there would be way more ones. Way more. You guys are all talking a pile of rubbish. Here, this is a nice game for Kinseh overall. That's a good save though by AyyJayy. Tough to read Kinseh on that approach. Johnny refuses answers. He doesn't believe any answer that don't fit with my worldview. Not gonna believe it. I don't believe it. I bet somebody's got it in their Tinder profile, like Squishy Muffins commenting on their Steam profile. It's one of the pictures in their Tinder. They wonder why they don't get any matches. Both players actually tending towards low dribbles rather than flicks in this game. Very bad shot though by Kinseh. Gonna need to step it up if he's gonna get back into this series. So far today though, AyyJay's been absolutely on point. He's been very confident, and anybody who's watched AyyJayy, show matches recently will know that when he's on, he can just smash you. Chronic got demolished by AyyJayy last time that they two played show match, and obviously Chronic, one of the best in North America. That is a brilliant dribble by Kinseh though. Check this out. It's really nice control. He's got alongside that ball, ready for the flick as well. Accept the squad invite from Tryhouse. I'm on it, my buddy. There we go. Done. I'm in a squad, but the squad is empty. Okay, no, the squad's not empty. I got debated. I just clicked accept the squad and invite, and then after I accepted it, it told me that the party was empty. It's like if somebody invites you to the party, you go and there's nobody there. That's how it felt just for a brief moment. But then I refreshed it and it's okay. There are people at the party other than me, so I don't feel too bad anymore. Did Joria's look like I expected? I can't remember if I'd seen Joria's before. Is that his face reveal today? I don't really know. The thing that I'd never heard Joria's on a microphone, and I'm really curious, why does Joria's sound like he's from England? He told me it's because he's got a bunch of friends from the UK, but that's crazy that a Dutch 15-year-old can already sound like he's English just because he talks to English people all the time. Really, really weird. I mean, interesting, but also kind of weird. But in a good way. Good weird, definitely. Oh, nicely done by AyyJayy here. Kinseh's giving him too much space again. This is a problem, a repeated problem in the last game. I don't think it was the plan though this time, I can see. He did jump off the wall. And I think he just decided that he wasn't going to get there, so he flew back down again. He showed his face during Spring Series. Ah. Okay. You sounded full Scouse, even though you're Dutch. I feel bad for you, man. That's such a shame. No, I'm joking. Nothing wrong with the English accent. Nice flick by Kinseh, right? He's got a chance here to make this series a close one. He'll want to go to at least Game 5, of course. Just keep up his Game 5 streak. If he's going to lose, obviously he wants to lose in 5 like he has in the other qualifiers. Good for the confidence, you know, not to get swept, not to get completely annihilated. It'll also help to ease the pain of that 14-4 Game 1, but I don't think there's going to be much easing of pain right now. AyyJay's coming at him again. Not the best shot, but the save also leaves quite a lot on the table. Oh, Kinseh's going to get a breakaway off it though. After AyyJay's first shot, I was kind of worried for Kinseh, but seems like AyyJay's overextended and giving him a 7-7 scoreline now. Will Kinseh be able to clutch it up? This would completely redeem himself for that first game. If he can steal Game 1, keeps it up on 0. Not the best flick on target. AyyJayy will save it, but the save also one of AyyJay's weaker ones. Oh, hang on though. Has he got this? No, way off target by AyyJayy. I say way off. It wasn't actually that far off, but nowhere near enough power. So he's going to hit that one into the ground. Like, it was a close effort, I suppose, but you knew the second that AyyJayy hit that ball that it wasn't in. Like, sometimes there's a bit of tension, you can't tell. That one, it was like, as soon as he touched it, I was like, yeah, that's not in. I'm sure you guys could tell as well. How much taller is Shori's than me? 6'3". Well, if he's 6'3", he's 3 inches taller than me. I'm 6 foot tall, so I'll do the math on that one for you, since you asked so nicely. Big chance for AyyJayy to take game 2. He's got AyyJayy completely out of the game here, and there it goes into the net, 1-1. And this is one of the most extreme cases of like a one-sided game followed by a close game that I've ever seen. Hard to see this one coming after AyyJayy's game 1 performance, but you know, a bit of both happened. We saw Kinseh step things up. We saw AyyJayy just ease off the gas a little bit. 6'3" at 15, mad. I don't know if it's really that mad. I mean, I was 6 foot tall when I was 15, and I'm still 6 foot tall now. But maybe do most people keep growing after the 15? I don't think most. I think most people are pretty much done growing by the time they're 15. At least most of my friends were when I was in school. We were all pretty much we'd already reached our full height that we were ever going to get. No one is 6 foot. If you say you're 6 foot, you're 5'11". That's pretty true, actually. But nah, I've met a few people actually who say they're 6 foot, and I'm like, but I'm taller than you. That doesn't make any sense. Like, how can you be 6 foot if I'm taller than you? And I am actually 6 foot. Oh, Kinseh. That is not how you score an open net. AyyJayy getting away with it there. Most average males don't stop scoring until early to mid-20s. Really? I'll be very surprised if that's true. Maybe I'm taller than 6 foot now. Actually, maybe I should go to measure again. But nah, I've been this height since I was 15, pretty much. Maybe like 5'11" and a half when I was 15, and then I just like grew another ½ inch. But nah, I've been this height since I can remember. When's Gold Rush? Gold Rush is coming Monday and Tuesday, the last 2 days of June. AyyJayy gonna try and get an outplay happening, but it's not gonna be effective. Kinseh stepping up in this series. That should be 2-1. A good finish by Kinseh after putting the pressure on AyyJayy. Your friend is 8 and he's 7'1". Okay, buddy. Okay. If you say so. Com DC'd up 3 in game 2. No way. No way. Wait, did I say 2-1? I meant 2-0. Did Com actually DC? Is he trying to reconnect here? Because, yeah, guys, the qualifier rules are if DC's a car, then you play on. Play on through DCs. Player can try and reconnect to the lobby, but you do play on. That's a shame for Com, though. He's having a good bracket run here, his best one yet. What else have we got happening? Did Lion Blaze win game 2 versus Taroko? Left is being toxic right now? What are you talking about? What, did he just say that one of the players played badly at some point? You know, that does happen. Like, you do get bad play at this level. Your 2-month-old child is 6'1". Okay. Okay, man. If you say so. 3-1. Kinseh with a big demo in the near post. It's a bit careless by AyyJayy. Probably should have seen that one coming. It's a very common play these days. What's the score over there with Taroko versus Lion Blaze? Oh, Left just wrote in chat, Taroko, you can forfeit if you want to. That's pretty funny. Why, what's the score? Why would he say that? 9-3? How long's left? If there's like half a game to go, that's definitely toxic. Great air dribble by AyyJayy here. Kinseh not anticipating the last few touches. Angel's being nice to Com. What, Angel's not scoring while Com DC'd? That's incredibly good sportsmanship by Angel if that's the case, because there is absolutely no obligation on a player to do that. If your opponent disconnects, you are well within your right to score as many goals as you want. Brilliant dunk by AyyJayy. That's huge. Yes, he is. Wow. Everybody go give Angel props. He's playing a try-high stream right now against Com. That's insane. It's tied. Angel's up 10-7 right now. He scored 5 goals. He's up by 2, wasting time. Oh, so he scored a bunch of goals and then he stopped scoring goals. I mean, that's not exactly like nice, but it's definitely, I guess, giving Calm half a chance. So he just like went 3 goals up and then he stopped scoring. I wouldn't, maybe I wouldn't even call that like being nice. I think he's just like confident that Calm's not reconnecting or something. Does Calm still like the game? Hopefully he gets reconnected for the next one. Calm FF. Whoa, what happened? Is his internet just like totally dead or something? Did he get a power cut? What happened to Calm, I wonder? Honestly, rip Calm. That's a real shame. Sorry for not paying more attention to this game, guys, but that is obviously a really, really big piece of news. Got power slide cut. Okay, buddy. What's with all the dad jokes in chat tonight? As AyyJayy regains control here. 5 goals in a row. That's not the best news for Kinseh. Yeah, when AyyJayy started scoring spree in game 1, it kind of didn't finish at all. It just kept on going. AyyJayy thought about the demo there, but Kinseh got away from him, and he's going to get past him as well. 5-4 now. He only FF'd that one game. Oh, only FF'd that one game. Gotcha. So I thought you meant like he FF'd the whole series. I was like, wow, that's really a big deal. You'll be back for game 3. Okay, I see. Thanks for the information, guys. Yeah, you got me the edge of my seat over here. Is that a forced own goal? Kinseh own goals off the back of AyyJay's bump. I don't know how much AyyJayy knew about that. He may have just been trying to play the ball forward to stay on it, because obviously when you've got no boost and your opponent gets to 100 but they're facing the wrong way, you do want to stay on the ball to try and you know, pressure it, not give your opponent much space to work with. It wasn't an own goal. I mean, it literally was an own goal. It had an orange trail, buddy. It went into the orange goal. That's going to be a goal though for Kinseh. No own goal here. It's forced own goal nonetheless. You know, maybe it's definitely a forced error. It wasn't just a misplay kind of own goal. You do get 2 different kinds of own goals. There's the ones where you just totally mess up and put it in your own net. There's the other ones where something crazy happens and it bounces off your car and goes into your own net. This was definitely the latter. Interesting series that we're having here. Kinseh took a while to wake up, but now he's really stepping things up. Another tie game. AyyJayy taking too long to go and make a play on the ball here. And Kinseh beats him to it. Nice defense by him. I love how everybody's in chat now is commenting like what their age and their height is, as if that's going to suddenly make everybody be like, wow. Now that's an interesting combination. Wait, what is AyyJayy doing here? That was a bit risky. Kinseh not buying the fake challenge, and a beautiful delayed flick puts him up by 1. And AyyJayy will get punished for diving into the corner. See if he just got to the mid boost initially here, then turned back to fake challenges further up the field. Maybe would have had more chances to dispossess Kinseh, but because he's just tried to steal a boost in a position where he's really never going to get it, he has to run back to the halfway line. Then he only gets that 1 fake challenge before he has to go in, or just commit to shadowing. Rip Calm. Calm FF. He actually did FF the entire series, but what happened? Is he just unable to reconnect or something? Did they wait 15 minutes for Calm to come back? Yeah, he's given time to reconnect to the lobby. He has to get back in within 5 minutes, I believe. You get 5 minutes between games. It's on Twitter. Hold on, let me pull up my Twitter for you guys so I can read that out for you, because that's a pretty big deal. It's a real shame. I mean, big for AyyJayy, big for Angel, sorry, I'm mixing up the A's here. Definitely a shame for Calm. He says, I'm choosing to forfeit my salt mine spot during this qual after being informed that I would have to give up game 2. After I was up 7-4, my PC froze. This comes after another match where I scored the first goal in a game. 2 minutes in, only for the person else to realize they left the 1 goal mutator on. I'm not going to bother putting up with this unnecessary anymore. Said, going to enjoy the rest of your night. Well, I mean, that's entirely up to him. But it's in the rules. I mean, he should have known this before he started. If you disconnect during a game, You can try and reconnect to the same game, but the game goes on. It is as simple as that. The game does go on. And, you know, if there are mutator settings on, everybody can see that before the game starts. You just press tab and you can see it. So that's not entirely on the admin either, obviously a mistake, but you can check mutators as a player. So before the first kickoff even happens, you can check that. But yeah, if anybody's wondering why that rule is in place, it's because there are so many games happening at once during these qualifiers, and so many people waiting for, you know, a previous round to finish. In the case of you know, constantly remaking a series and restarting a series, in the case of disconnects, would make it impossible to finish a bracket on time, and players would have to dedicate ridiculous amounts of time of their evenings potentially. Obviously, yes, the mutator setting is definitely not the fault of the players. I'm just saying, you can check that and inform before a series starts, and everybody does this, like they check their ping or whatever. But the first thing that Com said there about having to lose a game that he was winning, I mean, obviously it's frustrating, but it's in the rule. The rules are rules. It's your responsibility in this online Rocket League esports period, where, you know, there are only online events happening right now. It's the responsibility of the player to provide a good internet connection. That is just as important as bringing your own controller to the event. Like, do you think that the event goes on pause if a player forgets their controller? No, you have to forfeit because you forgot your controller. I know it's not always easy to ensure that you have good internet, but the rules are rules for a reason. PC froze, yeah, it's unfortunate, you know. But you know, in order to prevent cases such as somebody realizing that they're in a bad you know, position, and then just pulling the plug on their internet and saying they DC'd for a remake. Like, obviously I'm not accusing anybody of doing this, and I don't think anybody would do this, but you have to prevent there being any risk of this happening. And yeah, this would also happen if it was on my channel. The same thing would happen if Com DC'd from a match on my channel. Then the same thing would occur. The match would go on. It's in the rules. And those are the rules. But yeah, it's a shame to hear it. You know, Com clearly was having a good series, but hardware just let him down. And it happens. Yeah, it must be frustrating, you know. I'm not saying it's not going to be frustrating for him. It must be incredibly frustrating when you're winning a game and then your PC just freezes. I mean, that's extremely annoying. I'm sure we can all relate to that. There's been moments in, oh wow, a save by Kinseh with a double touch off his bar. I'm sure, you know, you guys can all relate. There's been moments where you are winning a game and then you just start lagging and you lose. You know, it happens. Sometimes it happens during a big tournament in a quarterfinal. And that's even worse, but fortunately, those are the rules. Taroko no GG's insta-leave. What, did he just get destroyed in 4 games or something? Your prediction is starting to look good? Yeah, my prediction is looking much better after game 1. I was pretty worried after game 1. I thought, what have I done here? Predicted Kinseh to win, and then he just gets stomped, but he's really turned the series around. Although I've not been, you know, talking about it for the entirety, I've been paying very close attention, and yeah, this is more of what we expected to see from Kinseh. Great reset by AyyJayy. Nice challenge though by Kinseh. Perfect timing. Yeah, I'm not sure why you know, Com feels the need to bring up the mutator issue. I mean, if he's got a problem with the you know, tournament format and rules, that's perfectly fine to discuss. But you know, mistakes happen. You know, sometimes somebody's going to forget to turn off a mutator setting, which, by the way, is only in the first place to allow players to test the server. And this is something, like I said, that players can check for themselves. You can check mutator settings. So these are, you know, it's not even something that is outside of his control entirely. But yeah, I'm the only one with the admin console for this tournament, so we're not using it for the qualifiers. I will be using it for the main event. But for the qualifiers, we are not using it at all. It's a great save by AyyJayy. Trying to take us into game 5 here. Oh, Kinseh backing off, giving AyyJayy a lot of space, but AyyJayy doesn't really use it. That was a rushed attack. I'm all for AyyJayy, you know, attacking with momentum and speed here, but when he's given space by Kinseh, I think he really should take his time. What happens in a match that starts with a mutator setting and start from the beginning? Yeah, of course. If you start a match with a mutator setting on, you do restart the match. Obviously, that match is not valid. Same thing if a match starts without a caster present, that match is not valid. We've had this happen before. Players didn't realize that I wasn't in the lobby and they started a match, and I told them that that match has to be restarted. You know, it's just that's how the rules have to be. Left has admin too. Well, let's just say that not all the casters do. I think Left does, yeah, but not all the casters do, and not all of the broadcasters do. So in order to make things fair, oh no, AyyJayy forced the own goal in pretty hilarious fashion. I don't think there's anything he could have done about this one. He tried to pop it into the crossbar, I suppose, but he accidentally puts it in his own net. That's, yeah, pretty hilarious though. An example of an unforced own goal, yeah, just like we were talking about earlier. That one was not a forced own goal at all. The caster shouldn't have left the mutator setting on though. You can put that on the player. You can't put that on the players to check. Oh, and in other news, water's wet, the sky is blue, and my name is still John McDonald. What else are we stating the obvious now? Well, of course it's not. Of course it's the fault of whoever made the lobby, leaving the mutator on. I'm just saying. Could have, you know, anyone in that lobby could have seen it before the first goal was scored. All you gotta do is press tab and the mutator pops up on the right, you know? It's very easy to see. Just say it. It's not like a goal goes in, then you're like, what, the match is over? Oh my goodness, there's no way for me to know that. The sky is blue. Well, maybe not in Scotland, to be fair. Maybe not in Scotland. It seems easy enough to let the clock run and let him score. No. You know, if we do that, then why aren't we remaking it 4-2 score with 2 minutes and 30 left when somebody disconnects? It's all the same thing. If a lobby is started in the incorrect setting, then you remake it with the correct ones. And if somebody disconnects, you play on. It's simple. You know, we got to keep things simple in a qualifier of this size. This is pretty standard rules for qualifiers of this size, just so you guys are aware. Sorry, I didn't notice Let's question if he asked in chat. I'm looking at the game predominantly here, so I'm just glancing at my Twitch chat every now and then. I'll try to keep an eye out for it if it comes up again. Yeah, sorry, Left. A lot of people talking about. I'm seeing a lot of people talking about Let's question, but have yet to see the actual question. Kinseh. Another chance for a late equalizer here. I love the mind game idea. Is he going to get a goal off this? No, AyyJayy with a brilliant recovery after getting bumped. Oh, you just said enjoy the rest of qualifiers. Back your first break you've had in 2 years. Hey, enjoy it, man. Enjoy it as much as possible. It's going to be over before you know it. And then back on the grind. Yeah, thanks for helping out cover the qualifiers, man. Hopefully you had a good time. Hopefully you got some good content for the stream. And like I said, enjoy the trip. And yeah, you're welcome. Hopefully you enjoyed casting. Giving people a different look at it with the former pro perspective. Alright, AyyJayy kind of let this drop anyway. I was very curious to see if AyyJayy would keep that up for absolutely no reason. It wouldn't have surprised me if he did just start air dribbling, because obviously he's pretty confident in his ability to convert an air dribble into either an ended game or into a goal for himself. But this is it, guys. Game 5. Who takes it? I've got to stick with Kinseh. I said Kinseh before. I'm gonna still go for Kinseh here. Very weird series though. Really, really weird one. With AyyJayy playing really well in game 1, and Kinseh just being completely unprepared for it. Obviously, since then, it's been, I would say, a pretty even back and forth between these two. Hard to pick a favorite. That's a brilliant shot. Look at the placement by Kinseh. Just bouncing it in off the top corner. No, Bruno is not playing today. I know you're going to be disappointed to hear that. Yeah, who have you guys got winning this one? Drop an A in chat for AyyJayy and a K for Kinseh. Right now it's a good time to vote because it is entirely even, although maybe AyyJayy's got the slight momentum because he just got the last goal. So I suppose predicting Kinseh is the more impressive prediction from here. Most of you guys going with AyyJayy though, and you look like geniuses because Kinseh just took a super risky wall shot and did not even get it close to the goal. AyyJayy easily counter-attacks. Kinseh used KBM first game to troll. Nah, surely not. No way did Kinseh use KBM. I mean, maybe somebody donated him like $10,000 to use KBM in game 1 and he was like, okay buddy, here we go. Oh, look at the move by AyyJayy. That is pretty sick. Did he mean this? No way did he mean this. Surely he can't have calculated this move as he came off the wall. Little double touch around Kinseh, who was trying to charge him down. Pretty sick, and it's going to be a 4th goal as well. Kinseh's motionless. Really nicely done by AyyJayy at the start of this game. What's the point of restarting a game from 0-0 instead of waiting and then scoring a goal and continuing from there? It's rules are rules. If a lobby is started with incorrect settings, you restart the game. You need to have much more consistent rules for this. And you know, what if in the crazy scenario that you have a 0-0 score in 1v1, it is possible, and then it goes to overtime, and then you realize, wait a minute, we've been playing with low gravity this whole time. Do you have to let the clock run down and go to overtime? Do you go, you know, 1 goal wins? No, you remake the lobby because you started a low gravity mutator set. Pretty simple stuff. I don't know why you guys are having a hard time understanding this. AyyJayy is looking like his game 1 self again. And Kinseh unfortunately looking like his game 1 self with that kind of save. There will always be a reason to complain. Yeah, like I said, it's a frustrating situation. You know, there's always going to be somebody who's the loser in a situation like this. Oh wow. Oh, if AyyJayy had scored this, that would have been pretty disgusting as well. Your chat is daft for not understanding the rule. I'm just saying rules are rules. We had these rules pre-tournament. If a player had a problem with the rules, then they should have mentioned it before the tournament started, because they haven't changed since before the tournament started. AyyJayy's a bit off with these aerial plays, but it doesn't really matter. This is some time wasted that Kinseh desperately needs to try and come back with. AyyJayy's going to be perfectly happy to keep attacking in this position. Kinseh saving up a little bit of boost. He's trying to sneak a counter-attack in here when AyyJayy loses control, but I don't know if AyyJay's planning on losing control anytime soon. He's just been dribbling around the box for quite a while now, and now he's decided to put it in. And was Kinseh just this entire time hoping that... I think he was hoping AyyJayy wouldn't realize how much boost he had. I think he was trying to bait AyyJayy into a 50-50 or something and then start boosting towards the ball much faster than AyyJayy expected. It's the only reason I can think that he would back off it like this. Yeah, AyyJayy has swept Blind Blaze in a show match, he swept Chronica in a show match. Like I said, when he plays his best, he can beat anyone in North America pretty badly. Maybe Farskiller is the only guy that I don't see this happening against. There's still so much time left, and already I just don't see it happening for Kinseh. AyyJayy at the start of the series and at the end of this series absolutely smashing it. Rules are rules, doesn't mean there can't be exceptions for when a commentator makes an error to punish a player. Listen guys, I trust the commentators to make good decisions, and I think that the decision that was made is perfectly fair, to be honest. So I'm perfectly okay with it. Now, I'll tell you, I'll be completely open and honest with you guys. If you all came to my stream and said the commentator insisted on a 1-goal advantage being given to Com at the start of the game, I'd say, you know what? Fair enough. I trust the commentator to make the decision in the position. I wasn't there, they were, and you know, they're trying to do a good job adminning the game while they're casting it. And yeah, it sounds perfectly fair to me. Oh wow, what assist by Kinseh. AyyJay's gonna go for the mind game and gets it. 11-1. We are just as one-sided as game 1 with 2 minutes to go. Shame that we will not be getting my correct prediction. But, you know, I did say Kinseh won't mind too much losing in game 5. I think this series might be the exception to that, because these have been pretty crushing losses. AyyJay's he's just relentless. He just doesn't stop scoring. He just does not stop scoring. Kinseh would not even be remotely close to leaving the lobby the earliest out of anybody in this tournament if he left right now. This would be like the most acceptable forfeit of all time if he lost this. Com won game 1 anyway. The Mutair problem is an well, yeah, this is the other thing. Not that I think it matters who won game 1, but Com did win game 1, so I mean, obviously the karma came through for that one. Oh, that's a nice shot as well. AyyJayy just doesn't know how to stop scoring. Whenever he gets in the zone, when he starts putting a couple of bangers on target, he just scores absolutely every single shot. He's actually just in free play right now. He is in free play. This could be the highest deficit we've ever seen on stream. I believe that the highest deficit is 14 or 15. I've forgotten. AyyJayy dropping a no here. I'm not sure what that refers to. Maybe he wants 20 goals. Maybe he wants to put 20 past Kinseh, who probably just wants to... I don't know, Kinseh probably just wants a nice hot bath right now. Just wants to relax. Probably doesn't want to play Rocket League. And he's out! 15-1. Kinseh's not interested in being on the receiving end of a one-sided scoreline, the likes of which we have never seen before. He is gone at 15-1. I don't blame him. I think this one's been over for a while. Game 1 and 5 of this series just make absolutely no sense, you know? Even before we had you know, a lot of other topics to discuss in this series, I was already extremely thrown off by game 1. And this has been a complete repeat of it. Really impressive stuff. Okay, says AyyJayy. As yeah, he's obviously won that one. We're gonna leave him to. If he wants to keep scoring goals, that's fine. But that's up to him. I'm gonna leave that lobby if you guys don't mind. I know somebody's gonna be like, "How could you leave the lobby? Keep watching. I want to watch him score open nets." That's just for me, man. Probably responding to text chat. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, I think so. But let me just update you guys with what's been happening on the bracket. We have been hearing news about a Taroko early leave. Wait, 4-3 in the last game. Somebody said that he rage quit. Doesn't seem like a rage quit at 4-3. Why the SSG logo? They're sponsoring the tournament in part, man. We've also got... Ooh! Is that game 5 I smell? In Jorby's channel. Shorty versus Top Cheese. Guys, you need to swing by Jorby's channel right now. Every single one of you. Mods, can we get the Jorby stream link posted in chat? Because that's about to enter the final minute for Sharif versus Top Cheese. Winner advances to play Lion Blaze in the semi-final. We're going to be casting AyyJayy versus Angel up next on my stream, so I'm going to throw to a quick 5-minute break. When we're back, we'll have AyyJayy versus Angel. In the meantime, go to Jorby's channel and catch the very end of Game 5